Elamia was born the 28th of April at 8:30 in the morning, Monday morning.
They said, we think it's a girl, but we're not 100% sure. I wanted the boy, but,
I wanted the girl.
but it didn't make any difference once they're
Yeah.
born. They're just fantastic. Princess.
Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, hello.
Every woman wants a healthy baby. For women with diabetes, it's important to know how this condition can affect pregnancy. There are simple steps which women with type 2 diabetes can take for the best chance of having a healthy baby.
I'm studying for Master of Profession Accounting in MIT. Because I want to have a baby, I'm not really thinking about the working.
For all women with diabetes, both type 1 and type 2, the first step is preparing to have the baby. At this stage, they can make sure their blood sugars and other aspects of their health are well controlled before trying to conceive. It's all done with the help of doctors and health professionals, and it's called pre-pregnancy care. Firstly, let's look at exactly what diabetes is. A person has diabetes when glucose levels in the blood become raised above the normal level. We can see what happens when we eat foods which are high in carbohydrates, such as potatoes, rice or bread. These foods travel down to the stomach, then to the intestine, where they are broken down into sugar or glucose and are absorbed into the bloodstream. There's a natural hormone called insulin, which is produced by the pancreas. Insulin helps the glucose to reach cells all over the body to provide them with energy. It also helps to keep the glucose levels normal. In some people, this natural insulin is unable to keep the amount of glucose in the blood under control, and when this happens, a person is said to have diabetes. If you have type 2 diabetes, part of the plan to prepare yourself for having a baby will be taking regular exercise such as walking and making healthy food choices. These steps will help you to lose weight, which will also help lower your blood sugars. The starting point of pre-pregnancy care is to make sure, while you get your blood sugars under control, you're using contraception that both you and your partner are comfortable with. You may like to talk about this with your GP. This first step of planning gives you time to make the changes needed before becoming pregnant. Regular monitoring will let you know if your blood sugars are in the normal range.
Coming in 6 months earlier for pre-pregnancy care is really important because you're able to make the adjustments to your management much earlier so the baby has a better start right from the beginning. Wade, these blood sugars are fantastic. Your fasting levels are great, they're all below 5, and your sugars taken after the meal are all below 7, so you've done really well.
Oh, thank you.
Now I got the idea, really lean. Bit of effort into it.
Exercise pre-pregnancy and also when the woman is pregnant is really important, and if the women can do at least 30 minutes of walking 4 to 5 times a week, that'll have a great impact on their blood sugars. It also makes the women feel so much better.
4 more of these, and 3, and 2, step forward, so kick. And add some arms.
The Big Girls group is a class that's run for
women to manage their weight. 2, lift your legs, high, go. We can do resistance exercise, we can do partner exercises, fun on balls, have weights, and have a good time together. Okay, I'm good. You're really working hard. That's it. Right head, right back. That's brilliant. Perfect.
I've tried to fall pregnant for 3 years. I haven't lost too much weight yet because it's only into the 3rd week, but I definitely feel a lot fitter, healthier.
Now use those big shoulder muscles behind your shoulders, the big scapula.
Some hospitals, community health centres and gyms run exercise classes for women.
Don't lean, it's a pivot.
The reason it is so important for any woman who is overweight to lose weight before she gets pregnant, and especially for women with type 2 diabetes, is that we know that women who are overweight are at much greater risk of problems during pregnancy.
The days that I work at lunchtimes, I go for a walk across the road. On the days that I do not work, I sort of go for walks with my son. When I found out that I was pregnant, I felt scared because I've been trying for so long, and then I felt blessed because I thought that would never happen. I had a polycystic ovary syndrome, which made me put on weight, and it was very hard for me to lose the weight.
For most women with type 2 diabetes, they don't have problems getting pregnant. There are a smaller group who, particularly those who have polycystic ovaries, can have more trouble getting pregnant because they don't release an egg, they don't ovulate each month, and that reduces their opportunities to get pregnant.
When I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, I saw a dietitian and we had a long discussion about food groups and food habits. I started having breakfast and I started having snacks, and without even knowing, I found that I was losing weight as well as controlling my diabetes sugar levels.
Diet plays a really important role in optimising blood sugar control. We encourage women to have a low-fat and low-sugar diet and to space their carbohydrates evenly out throughout the day. The main nutrients that we look at in preparing for pregnancy would be folic acid, and we recommend a 5 milligram supplement of folic acid the month prior to conception and then during the first trimester of pregnancy.